So this Diwali, Prime Minister Modi called Donald Trump and said, "Stop crying, start living," because India just celebrated Diwali like never before. Yes, my friends, while the world was busy watching, India made history this Diwali. And not just with lights and sweets, but with economic power that shocked even America. The economic blast of Diwali. According to the Confederation of Indian Traders, CAIT, this year's Diwali and Dhanteras together created a record-breaking rupees 5.4 lakh crore worth of trade. That's over 7 billion USD. Compared to 2024, this is a 25% increase, even with gold and silver prices skyrocketing. On Dhanteras alone, Indians spent around rupees 1 lakh crore, of which 60,000 crore came just from gold and silver sales. Let that sink in. When gold is rupees 1.3 lakh per 10 grams and silver is rupees 1.8 lakh per kilo, and still Indians bought like never before. Now what does this mean? It means that the real strength of India's economy doesn't lie in foreign aid or global markets. It lies in its people, small traders, local manufacturers and rural consumers. They are the heartbeat of Bharat. Because of this active local participation, our market stayed strong while Western economies were still struggling. Just a few months ago, in August, former US President Donald Trump called India a dead economy and imposed a 25% tariff on Indian goods. According to him, India is a closed market where foreign products can't compete. But guess what, Mr. Trump? Just because your products don't sell here doesn't mean our market is dead. It only means Indians prefer made-in-India products over imported ones. In fact, 87% of all Diwali purchases this year were made from Indian brands. This single festive season alone created over 5 million temporary jobs across India. You see, India's economy runs on domestic demand, not on foreign exports. Over 60% of our GDP comes from local consumption. Compare that with Western economies, they depend on exports, investments and corporate debt. According to the RBI Bulletin October 2025, India's strength stands on 3 solid pillars. 1. A strong and stable banking system. 2. A massive foreign reserve of over $720 billion. And 3. A balanced monetary policy. This is why even during global recessions, India remains stable. Let's go back to 2008. The global banking system was crashing. The US and Europe were in crisis. But India only saw a temporary 3.9% dip and bounced right back. How? Because of strong public investment and rural service programs that kept demand alive. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, India became Asia's fastest growing economy with average 7.9% annual GDP growth, while US and Europe barely touched 3%. Now in 2025, when experts are again warning of a global recession, India's projected growth still stands tall at 6.8%. In their RBI inflation report, it shows a 2.6% inflation rate. Healthy, balanced and under control. Festivals like Diwali are one of the biggest reasons behind this internal economic strength. When the world slows down, India lights up. In India, festivals are not just cultural celebrations, they're economic engines. During Diwali, Holi, Ganesh Chaturthi and Karwa Chauth, sales in retail, automobiles, jewelry, electronics and e-commerce rise by 25 to 40%. Millions of temporary jobs are created. Artisans, delivery workers, transporters, shopkeepers and craftsmen. Even rural products like clay diyas, bamboo toys or handmade decor get massive demand during these times. Our festivals are India's natural economic stimulus packages created by our culture itself. Now let's look at the developed world. The countries that once lectured India on how to run an economy. America, the so-called economic superpower, is sitting on $32.9 trillion of debt, which is 88% of its GDP. China, $12 trillion in debt. Japan, $10.9 trillion, which is actually 105% of its GDP. And the United Kingdom, $3.4 trillion debt, that's 293% of their GDP. So who's really stable now? India, on the other hand, has a manageable $3 trillion debt, just 16.6% of our GDP, and a strong growth trajectory. Yet there are always some intellectuals and Western media outlets who call Indian festivals regressive or old-fashioned. They say Karwa Chauth is patriarchal, Diwali is polluting, and Ganesh Chaturthi is superstition. But when similar traditions happen in the West, they're called cultural empowerment. The truth is, our traditions are not backward. They are scientifically, socially, and economically powerful. India's Jugaad mindset, our innovation from simplicity, is now taught in top business schools worldwide. Our frugal innovation model gave the world examples like the Mitti Cool Fridge, local tech startups, one district, one innovation schemes. During COVID-19, India didn't just help itself, we helped the world through the Vaccine Maitri program, sending vaccines to dozens of countries while many Western nations refused to share their own vaccines. That's the real India, a nation that builds and gives at the same time. Today, India holds the G20 chair and plays a major role in the Indo-Pacific region. With digital public goods like UPI, Aadhaar and DigiLocker, India is proving that our culture and technology can grow together. Our ancient wisdom is not just history, it's the future. So to all the critics out there, before you call India's traditions outdated, take a look at your own debt and your broken systems. India doesn't just celebrate festivals, India creates economies through festivals. Our traditions aren't superstitions, they're our strength. They keep our economy alive, our culture united, and our spirit unbreakable. From being the land of snake charmers to becoming the world's tech and economy powerhouse, India has come a long way. And as we say, India doesn't follow the world anymore. The world now follows India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.